Hi, and welcome to Split Screen, a production of Love OV presented by Harvey Goodman Realtors and ClickHarvey.com. I'm Nick Nash, your host, streaming live from the Love Lounge apartment building where the fridge is always stocked with Ecto Cooler and the Wi Fi is never disconnected. Big thanks to Harvey Goodman Realtors for sponsoring our show for the month of May. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, there's only one place you need to stop to get it all done quickly and easily. That's ClickHarvey.com. You can drop into ClickHarvey.com. You'll find hundreds of homes for sale and all the information you need to get your home sold quickly and easily. That's ClickHarvey.com. And big thanks to Harvey Goodman Realtors. Right now, we're going to bring on our guest today. We have not one, but two guests on the show. We are going for a triple split screen for the first time ever. Susan Inclan from Frames and Fortunes on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville, and Toni Smith from Wood Scraps and other cute things also on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville. Hi, ladies. How are you today?
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Doing good.
All right, so for the audience, we've got Susan in the middle there. That's Frames and Fortunes. You can see the picture frames in the back, and that's Toni there on the other side, polar opposite of me on the screen. And it looks like she's sitting on the floor. Are you on the floor, Toni?
I'm on the floor.
You got to show off those. Are those candles behind you?
Yeah, why does everybody see our candles?
Well, how are you guys? We'll start with Susan. Susan, you're with Frames and Fortunes on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville. You've been a mainstay in Moundsville for a number of years. One of my favorite places on Jefferson Avenue. Tell me about your business. What do you guys do?
Okay, we are Frame and Fortunes. It's so confusing to people.
I'm sorry.
One frame, many fortunes. I don't know, my husband came up with the name, but we opened as a custom picture framing shop. My husband's retired carpenter. That was his dream. Didn't want to ever really retire, so bought a building, worked on it, went to school. My son is an artist. He's always drawn. Went to WVU, got an art degree. So that was a great combination. We opened as a frame shop in 2006. So we can call us experienced framers now. But over the years, along with that, we've added a lot of things. We have become now known as a gift shop too, with Hallmark closing in Moundsville. There just weren't a lot of gift shops. So we've expanded. We like to say mainly we're a custom picture framing shop. That just goes in so many directions. But now with the woodworking, my husband makes pens, specialty pens and wood stopper or bottle stoppers. My son does art for people. So we have really expanded as well as adding gifts. Some people come to us simply for our gifts now or for our cards, Toni. For our cards.
One of the things that I think is great that you guys always do, like you mentioned, the custom framing, is it's always frustrating when you get like a poster or something cool, like something you want to hang up on a wall and it's some weird size that you can't just go buy a frame for. Like you can bring it into your store. You guys will figure it out, do all the heavy lifting, and come up with a really cool custom frame that'll make that thing look awesome instead of like sloppily fitting into some weird stock frame, right?
Definitely. Sometimes people buy something, keep it rolled up in their tube, and when they decide to frame it much later, it's in disarray and it's not framed. But we do many things. We have matting. If you've never done custom framing, you bring your piece in, whether it's a poster, a photo, memorabilia. We select matte colors to enhance what you have. So if you have a poster, if you have a sports poster, WVU, and you want to put around it, the matting is the color around it. You might want to put blue and gold frame. We can really snazz things up. You're right, you can go buy a metal poster frame, put it in. Eventually, it's going to stick to the glass for one thing. The mats give it a little airspace there and protect whatever you're framing. But it's just fun. You can pick out rustic moldings that might not go with your poster. It might go with a family photo. You can pick antique, you can pick modern, you can pick colors, you can pick metal. So it's just a fun process. We have people come in and spend 2 hours and they're apologetic, but that's not the point. We want them to be happy. You're trying to enhance your artwork, not necessarily matching your furniture, things like that. Sometimes people think, but it's a lot of fun. And when someone comes in, they never need to feel apprehensive. Um, we understand it might be their first time coming in and not understanding. Use UV glass so your picture's not going to fade or your poster's not going to fade. I will say a lot of times you can order online, but you don't know what you're getting really. Oh, I see this nice poster frame, right color, but there's just so many options when you come here and so many price points too. We can start with one price point, go down, eliminate some things, change the molding. There's just so many variables, and we've done so many cool things.
That's one of the things I always think about with businesses that have specialty things like custom framing. I don't know anything about picture frames, so I like to be able to come into a store like yours and say, listen, I have no idea what I want. You mentioned UV glass. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it's the way my brain works is that sunglasses for your picture?
That's a good way to describe it.
There you go. That's what I think of.
We did not stick with that kind of glass, put things in our windows, and our windows are brutal with the sunlight, and we noticed some things fading. So then we firsthand realized UV glass is really important, whether it's in your window or in your house. Even the lighting, from the ceiling affects it. But we framed cool things.
We actually had some pictures out that we hung up on our deck. We put a deck up a couple of years ago and hung some pictures up there under the roof so it wouldn't get wet, but still the pictures faded in a season. So would that help with something like that?
Oh, definitely. Now you might ride by and see a picture that's been in there for months. It hasn't changed. My diploma has been in there for months, and that's why, because it's something I want to preserve, something I want to keep forever, not rolled up in a drawer. So we framed it, and it's just like new. And that's a good point of things that can be framed now with all the graduates.
Right.
We can do neutral matting. We can select school colors. We have books of samples that we've framed. We just have so many ideas. People even come in with a bag of things like military badges, military pictures. And then my son is really excellent at designing, laying things out for a shadow box. So I just say framing is endless. Recipe cards, anything you have can be framed and add to your home.
That's a great idea.
Those
are all great ideas. You can frame anything.
Right.
Okay, Susan, we're going to jump over and talk to Toni for just a second.
Sure.
We'll come back and get everybody here at the end. Toni, hi, how are you?
Hi, Nick. I'm well. How are you?
Are you getting tired sitting on the floor? You should grab a chair or something. You all right?
No, I don't mind sitting on the floor.
So the first thing I want to ask you, you guys just moved into a brand new building on Jefferson. Well, the building's not brand new, but it's brand new to you.
Yes. We used to be Susie's neighbor. Frame and Fortunes was our neighbor, and we moved down here where Rosebud used to be, and we're really liking it down on this end of the street.
Now, I understand things have been difficult for everybody, especially business owners during all of this, and things are thankfully starting to roll back open a little bit in West Virginia and Ohio, which is great. How have things been for you guys? You're trying some new things, doing some online sales, just to try to keep things moving, right?
That is correct. We started doing no-touch curbside pickup when we had to close, and we were posting things online every day, and we were doing auctions, and now we do Facebook Lives every Wednesday at 7 p.m. And even though we're open for business, we do continue to offer the curbside pickup in case you don't feel safe coming in. But you are welcome to come into the store now. We are open.
Great. Now tell me about you guys opened on Jefferson Avenue a number of years ago, and the name of the store is Wood Scraps and Other Cute Things. And I've always made it a point, because I love the name, I've always made it a point to correct people when they say, oh, that's Wood Scraps down on Jefferson. I say, and other cute things.
Correct.
Get it right. So where did the name come from?
Well, we started out being Wood Scraps because my sister and I do all the painting here, and we paint mostly on wooden items. And it got to the point where someone would call and say, hey, I'm going to clean out my dad's garage. Would you like some of our scraps? So that's how we decided to go with wood scraps. And one person suggested to us that we should add the "and other cute things" so that people wouldn't just think we had wood items, because we have much, much more than just hand painted wooden items.
You have other cute things too.
I have wonderful cute things. I have 26 crafters here that make their things from scratch. And we do sell things that aren't handmade, like candles and some curtains and some flags, etc. But for the most part, we're mostly handmade. We have a lot of good artisans here. Some of us are just crafters like myself, and some of them are artists like Lydia. We have Lydia's Handcrafted Designs in here. That's a beautiful artist. And we have several crafters that have their own Facebook pages. It's a wonderful place. It's a happy place.
Now, are the majority of your crafters, are all of your crafters local artists?
Everyone is local. We have one lady that lives in Pine Grove, West Virginia. That's our farthest away. And we have one that lives in West Alexander, Pennsylvania. The rest are from Moundsville or Proctor.
So what are some of the things that you have? I see the candles behind you. If I'm walking into your store for the first time, what type of things could you throw at me?
We have curtains, valances, muck items, which is a handmade coating that goes on to crafts one lady does. We have floral arrangements. We have pencil drawings. We have metal on wood signs. We have candles and flags, of course. That's our staple, tarts. And we have antiques. We have one booth that's new that has antiques. We have one guy that makes cornhole accessories, and just all kind of things like that, but mostly just handmade items. It can range from anything from fabric or wood.
Oh, good. That's wood scraps and other cute things. Now in the former Rosebud, you're across the street. You were on the one side of the street. Now you're across the street on Jefferson Avenue, but not too far down. So anybody that's not familiar with the Jefferson Avenue area, a lot of great businesses, a lot of thriving businesses are happening right now on Jefferson. We got a comment from Whitney, my wife, says, liking the triple screen. Okay, so we got it to work. That's what we were worried about, getting 3 people on here. This is good. We got it. But Jefferson Avenue, really just a thriving place right now. And summertime is so much fun. I like on like Saturday mornings on Jefferson Avenue, just hitting Jefferson and hitting all of the little stores that are happening, both of your shops and some of the others. And then of course finishing it off with some ice cream at Nana's. So do you guys seriously, I'm going to throw another business in there. Do you guys seriously go down to Nana's like all the time and get ice cream? Because I would. If I was across the street, I would be in there like every day.
We are.
I usually order from them on Wednesdays.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Toni and Susan, thank you guys both so much for being with me on the show. And what's something, we'll go back through Susan, what's something that you guys are doing right now and you want to get people in the door to come see you?
Well, we didn't talk much about our gifts. So tomorrow's the last day of Nurses Week. Nurses are important in all of our lives all the time. We have a lot of jewelry for nurses, a lot of WVU jewelry. Like I said, we are half gift shop, half framing, a lot of made in the USA jewelry. So like us on Facebook, follow our Instagram page, and please stop in and really look around.
Okay, Toni, what about you?
Well, right now we're just mostly concentrating on our Facebook Lives on Wednesday night. We're going to be giving away some gift certificates this week. So if people tune in, they can always win something, and then they can come here and spend my money instead of theirs.
All right, Susan Inclan, Framing Fortunes on Jefferson, and Toni Smith from Wood Scraps and Other Cute Things on Jefferson Avenue. Thank you both for being on the show, and good luck to you guys. I'll be down to see you both soon.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, that is Split Screen presented by Harvey Goodman Realtors and ClickHarvey.com. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, there's only one place you need to stop. That's ClickHarvey.com, where you'll find hundreds of homes for sale right now. And if you're looking to sell, you can find all the information you need to get it done quickly and easily at ClickHarvey.com. That is Split Screen. We'll be back with you again tomorrow at 2 o'clock on Facebook and